You're watching the Kansas City Chiefs Report, and today's post-game show after an epic win against the Cleveland Browns is presented by Magic Spoon. Guys, get this healthy cereal for $5 off at magicspoon.com/Chiefs. It is delicious, it is tasty, and it is absolutely healthy for you as well with 0 grams of sugar per serving. That's magicspoon.com/Chiefs. Go ahead and check Magic Spoon out for absolutely delicious cereal. One more time, that is magicspoon.com/Chiefs. You're watching the Chiefs Report after an epic come-from-behind 33-29 victory over the Cleveland Browns in Week 1 of the 2021 NFL season. I'm Harrison Graham, and wow, Kansas City storms back in the second half to win this one at Arrowhead Stadium. Patrick Mahomes was tremendous. The defense made plays when it had to, and Baker Mayfield and the Browns are sent packing in Week 1 as the Chiefs improve to 1-0 on a very long season that is just getting underway. We're here to break it down here on today's post-game show, and there is a lot to dissect because, my goodness, this was a game for the ages. I mean, this might be a preview of the AFC Championship game, so do not be surprised if the Chiefs see the Browns once again. Real quick, before we get into some nuts and bolts from this matchup, what is your one-word reaction to today's game? Let me know down in the comments. Epic, amazing, awesome, incredible. I think any just positive word would work out very, very nicely there. Give me your one-word reaction down in the comments to the Chiefs' come-from-behind victory over the Cleveland Browns. So obviously we got to start with Patrick Mahomes because the 2018 MVP, he just delivers every single week. It's just ridiculous. 27-36, 337 yards, threw for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, and had 0 turnovers. His streak of no turnovers and no losses in the month of September continued today. It's just tremendous. He's never thrown a pick in September. He's now 11-0 in the month of September, and he was a huge reason why Kansas City was able to win this game. You're down 29-20 with 10 minutes left in the fourth. What happens? Mahomes breaks the pocket, launches one downfield, 75-yard touchdown for Tyreek Hill. I mean, he just kept coming after the Cleveland Browns defense, and he made play after play after play to keep Kansas City in this one. Patrick Mahomes, no doubt, a huge reason why the Chiefs were able to win over the Cleveland Browns 33-29. Grade Mahomes' performance against the Browns in Week 1. A, B, C, D, or F. Get your grades in down in the comments section right now, and let me know how good was Mr. Patrick Mahomes in this Week 1 game. If you ask me, it's an A+. And I know, the bar is set high for Mahomes. Could he have played better? I'd like to think you can always play better. He had 9 incompletions on 36 attempts, so it wasn't perfect, but it was damn close. I mean, he was absolutely tremendous for Kansas City. And like I said, big play after big play, stayed calm, no panic in this Chiefs offense, and that is the calming presence of number 15 because you're never out of a game with Patrick Mahomes. Even in the Super Bowl last year when things were disastrous, I still believed the Chiefs could come back. Obviously, it didn't happen, but when you have Mahomes, you're just never out of a game. The Browns went from up 29-20 to down 33-29 in about 3 minutes. That's the power of Patrick Mahomes. So I give him an A+. He was tremendous in the Chiefs' 33-29 win over Cleveland in Week 1 of the 2021 NFL season. Browns were a worthy opponent today. Maybe, just maybe, this ends up being a preview of the AFC Championship game. Shout out to Magic Spoon for sponsoring today's show. I love their peanut butter flavor cereal, like the cocoa as well, but you can get $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Chiefs. This cereal is high in protein. It is healthy. It's gluten-free. It's keto-friendly. You see the benefits on screen right there. 13 grams of protein per serving, only 4 grams of net carbs, and 0, yes, that is right, 0 grams of sugar. Cut out that mainstream cereal from your life because when you go to the store, you buy that stuff off the shelf. It tastes good, but it's just not good for you. How about get cereal that tastes good and is good for you? That is the balance of Magic Spoon. Get $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Chiefs. Let's talk about Mahomes' counterpart. That is Baker Mayfield, who, quite frankly, played a pretty damn good game. 21-28, 321. Mike Hughes picks him off late after the Chiefs get a good pass rush to seal the game. So obviously he'd like to have that one back, but he was coming after Kansas City. The play-action game was in full force for the Browns offense, and Baker Mayfield was carving this defense up for a lot of this game. Now, that being said, Chris Jones was unreal. Chris Jones had 2 sacks in this game, a lot of pressures. He was coming after Baker Mayfield in this one. I thought he gave the Chiefs defense a nice lift to give them an opportunity to make some plays, especially late in this game. So he was great. Mayfield played well for Cleveland, but when it comes down to it, usually the better quarterback wins. Who was the better quarterback today? That was Patrick Mahomes. I don't think there's any doubt about that. So Chris Jones making some plays. Baker Mayfield showed out for Cleveland, but it wasn't enough as the Chiefs were able to get this thing done. Chiefs made plays when they have to, and that is the bottom line when breaking down this matchup. Shifting back to the Chiefs offense, you got to talk about Tyreek Hill. I mean, come on. 11 catches, 197 yards, and a touchdown. That is a ridiculous stat line. Like, just a casual 200. It didn't even feel that crazy either. I mean, he catches the one jump ball where John Johnson overruns it and he takes it to the crib for 75 yards, but the other plays are he's just getting open and Mahomes is finding him. I mean, even if you take the 75-yarder away, it's still 10 catches for 122 yards. I mean, no one has 10 for 100 plus more casually than Tyreek Hill. I mean, he makes it look easy. We know he's a speed demon. The guy is just electric, and I think there's a very good argument that he is the best receiver in the National Football League. So Tyreek Hill, a game breaker in this one. Speaking of Kelce, he was tremendous as well. Didn't have quite the stat line, but did have 2 touchdowns, 6 receptions, 76 yards, 2 tutties, including the game winner in the fourth quarter with about 6 or 7 minutes left, whenever that was. The 2 dudes for Hill and, for the Chiefs got it done. Hill and Kelce are ridiculous. I mean, they are absolutely ridiculous players. I don't know if we've ever seen a better receiver-tight end combo in the history of the NFL. You name one for me. Has there ever been a better tight end wide receiver combo in NFL history? I don't think there has been. I think we're witnessing it right before our eyes, and these guys aren't slowing down. That is the beauty of it. Just one game into the season, and they're both already leaving their impact on this Chiefs offense. Who had the better game? Type TH for Tyreek Hill, type TK for Travis Kelce. Both were tremendous. It's got to be Hill, right? Because that 75-yarder after the Browns go up 29-20, right back like that, boom, makes it a 2-point game again. That felt like the momentum shift that Kansas City needed. I'm going to type my TH, but don't sleep on Kelce. He absolutely left his mark on this game. Subscribe to the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Congratulations to all of us here on the channel. We hit 20,000 subs during the watch party. I appreciate it very much. Let's keep it going. Let's get to 21,000 as soon as possible. We'll continue to bring you the best Chiefs coverage here on YouTube with the latest Chiefs news, rumors, game previews, game reactions like this one. And hey, very successful watch party, so I can promise you this, we'll probably cook up more of those throughout the regular season. You see the link below, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Go ahead and subscribe today. We shift back to the Browns. I mentioned the play-action game was working nicely for Cleveland. Well, that's because Nick Chubb ran the ball pretty effectively. I'm surprised they didn't run him more. 15 carries, 83 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Got well over 5 yards a carry in this one. I thought he was really, really effective. I thought he came up with some big plays. That Browns offensive line is tough, man. Even with Jedrick Wills leaving the game with an injury, they were still opening up big holes for Chubb and for Kareem Hunt as well. Didn't get as involved on the ground, did Hunt, 6 for 33 and a touchdown, but he was still really good. Also, obviously, the ex-Chief, he got fired up when he found the end zone in the fourth quarter to make it a 9-point game, but wasn't enough. Once again, the Chiefs' defense struggled today, but they made plays when they had to, and I thought second-half adjustments were key. I thought they were made. You lose the first half 22-10, you win the second half 23-7. That's coaching, man, and that's Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, Steve Spagnuolo. These guys have been around. These are not rooks. These are not scrubs. These are coaches that don't panic and they know how to push the right buttons at the right time. So I thought second half adjustments were critical, and I thought they made a big difference in the game. So kudos to this Chiefs coaching staff. So who is the Chiefs MVP in this one? It's either Patrick Mahomes or Tyreek Hill. Pick your choice, right? Let me know in the comments. Chris Jones had a couple of sacks. Mike Hughes maybe made the play of the game with the game-sealing interception. But who is the Chiefs MVP? By the way, shout out Juan Thornhill for punching that ball out early in the third quarter to get a force a turnover there as well. Some quality options here. I think it's Mahomes or Hill. But get your votes in. Who was the Chiefs MVP in Week 1? So there you have it. The Chiefs get it done, 33-29, in an absolute classic over the Cleveland Browns. Browns in week 1 of the regular season. Kansas City wins it 33-29. We'll have more videos here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report.